Once again, the Holy Family fled. They found refuge in Alexandria, where the Jewish community welcomed and protected them. Joseph began work in a shipyard, but Jesus grew within himself, growing more and more aware of his special nature. The danger is constant. Saphir tracked them to their new home.
The shipyard is burning.
To escape, the Holy Family must separate.
How will my husband locate us?
He will be informed, I promise you.
He hasn't regained consciousness yet. He inhaled the smoke from the flames and he severely burned. But his general condition worries me even more. I'm not optimistic about his chances. But we'll do our best. On that, you can count. I just can't be sure at this stage. They say that he was a decent man. They tend to die young, Rabbi.
Come. I hope that God will forgive me if I let that man die without his dear wife at his bedside. No other option exists. If she were to learn of it, she'd want to stay. And it's imperative that she leave here at noon. There is great danger. We are the protectors.
We will follow your orders, Venerable Rabbi.
Good.
Joseph? Your father is here. Joseph?
No, it's Elijah. I brought some milk, some bread, and some eggs. Eat something and then we'll go. No, it's better to eat on the way.
My husband.
He's well. He asked me to come and tell you that only there's not a second to lose. We have to get started.
Why isn't he here?
But you know why. There's still danger. You have to go.
I thank you for what you've done for us, but I'm not leaving until I see my husband.
Then all right. I don't wish to waste a whole hour arguing.
Elijah! What are these clothes and weapons for?
It's best to leave the weapons alone. The clothes are there to help people in need.
In need of what?
To hide for a few days and then escape from the city.
You mean there are other people like us?
Come.
There aren't any shoes in my size. Why, I wonder? Maybe because they don't expect a child to have to escape.
Our venerable rabbi says that everything is happening because the prophecies are being fulfilled.
What did he say?
Nothing. Just eat your lunch.
Shalom.
Shalom.
But you said you would take me to Joseph.
And I'm going to. Really.
Come with me, please.
Go, little one. Go with God. The one who created the sky and makes the grass green and feeds the little crows. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
That's a good boy.
You said that if I were the son of a crow instead of Joseph the carpenter, God would feed me.
Shalom.
Where are you taking us?
You will see. They're important people, and you won't be alone. Everything necessary will be done for you and your son. Stay here. Don't move. Be sure not to touch anything.
Where are we, Mother?
I don't know.
It's hot.
Jesus, come back here.
So, child, do you like this house?
Are you the owner?
Oh, no. Just the last of the Jewish servants. When I go, there won't be any others. Do you know who that old man is? One who witnessed the death of the last queen of Egypt. Her name was Cleopatra. Egypt died with her. One small bite from the deadly asp. That is how queens die, my boy.
He's 7 years old. You mustn't talk like that to him. He's too young.
Forgive me. I brought you a warm cloak for the journey. It will be cold in the mountains.
I don't intend to go on any journey until I'm brought to my husband.
The caravan is ready to leave.
No, I tell you, I'm not going anywhere.
There's no other choice.
Not till I see my husband. They promised me.
That's out of the question. Someone made a mistake.
To make that journey without seeing my spouse? I'm not one to act without my husband's consent.
Your husband would want to see you safe, would he not? 2 young newlyweds of the faith are leaving here for Palestine. The rabbi asked them to welcome you to their caravan.
The bride says, "Enter my beloved into his garden and eat of his exquisite fruits." The groom says, "My bride, I eat of my beans and my honey, and with my milk I drink the new wine." Here is the bride, and the groom that the Lord has given her. Together
Load the luggage on the camels.
The garden of their youth. Together they will see the days and years fall like leaves from the branches. Together they will cross the desert, holding in their hearts hope and memories.
Get ready. Your journey is about to begin. They're saying their goodbyes.
What about when they ask us who we are? What am I supposed to say?
No, they won't ask you.
I'm glad that you could attend the wedding.
Much happiness.
Don't forget, it's wonderful.
We appreciate
Your
it.
presence is such a comfort.
These two? Yes. Another family underfoot. The husband remains behind. Just keep out of the way. This is not a pleasure trip.
It'll be a pleasure to participate.
A very spirited answer. I hope you're prepared for the heat and cold of the desert, young man. All right, we'll get on our way. May God be with you. Brothers, wait! Brothers, wait! We are going with you!
For an expatriation permit, you'll need 2 Roman citizens as witnesses. Bonded slaves may not sign, even if they're citizens. I'll write down the names. Give this to the prefect.
Thank you.
Here is the document you requested. It's still not correct. The treasury visa is missing. You must present a request with a detailed accounting of expenses.
But we were
There is
told...
a new edict issued by Octavius Augustus regarding cases like yours. In any case, if the documentation is not in order, no monies can be issued.
A letter? What letter?
A letter from my Lord Herod Antipatus requesting money to help pay for the costs of the search.
You are saying that the letter in question should have arrived here 2 days ago. The question is, where is it? Is it one of these? You know that the Empire for me is an endless sea of written words. In that sea, Jerusalem is only a tiny speck. Well, well, look what I have found. Addressed to me from Jerusalem.
May I see it?
One moment. I'm sorry. There's no mention of money here.
I would like to read it.
No. And for a very good reason. There's not the slightest mention of you here. It seems you have been forgotten, Sephir. Or perhaps you never really existed.
If I were you, I'd jump on the first horse I found and gallop away at breakneck speed to Jerusalem.
Is that an order?
I heard a story regarding arson in a shipyard. That arson was attributed to you and your assistant. I need to say, you've gone much too far this time. It had the distinct appearance of a personal initiative. In the Roman Empire, there is no place for personal initiatives. Have I made myself clear?
Perfectly clear, Excellency. Though I don't feel, sir, that you understand. What I did was done in the interest of the entire realm.
We will decide what the public interest is.
Excellency, I have factual knowledge about something of extraordinary importance. It is imperative that I receive the help needed to find that woman and child. Excellency!
As we move together toward the distant mountains, we thank the newlyweds who have welcomed us on this long journey. A new day is beginning. Heavenly stars shall light the lonely night. To the newlyweds, happiness, and may God grant...
If you don't mind, what's our destination?
Don't you know? We're returning to our native land. Aren't you too returning to Palestine?
But this is the wrong direction. I'd swear we're heading south. And those mountains.
Those are the mountains of the Sinai. There are difficulties on the sea route. Palestine is in revolt, and the Roman garrisons are on the alert. The deserts of the Negev are also unsafe. Perhaps it's only a summer storm, but I prefer to go around it.
Don't ever go too far away from me, no matter what happens. Understand?
When will Father return, Mother?
He'll return when he can. He's under the protection of the community.
Just like us.
Like us.
Then why didn't we go together?
I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if he were on his way here now.
Nor I. I'll bet he is. I told you how he promised? When your father asked me to marry him, we thought we would be together for life. How could anything separate us? But I did ask him to promise. I said, should it occur, promise me it'll not last long. He laughed and said yes. Now that time has arrived. We mustn't be afraid. Your father keeps his promises.
Joseph, can you hear me? Where's your wife? You're very close to death. And you'll need to have someone to care for her and your son. I can do that, Joseph. Tell me where they are.
That's all the talk. The man has to rest.
Joseph, listen. Do you hear me, Joseph? You will be gone, leaving your wife and son in dire need. Do this for them, Joseph. Joseph. Joseph, tell me where they are. Joseph, answer me.
Who are you?
Let him go.
What do you want from me? What is this? You want to kill him? You want to kill him, don't you?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
My duty. as an old acquaintance. No more than that.
What's your hurry?
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Come on. I know how to show a man a good time.
Coin, my lord. Anything. Please. Anything. Do you work also at night or only at night?
I don't make loans to strangers.
I just need some information.
I don't pass that out to strangers.
I was told that in times of persecution, many Jews have passed through this place of business.
You're a Jew?
No.
Then I don't see that as any of your business.
I can pay.
And with what?
With this. It's worth a lot of denarii. And not only because it has a high gold content, but because it bestows great power on him who possesses it. Look there. The personal seal of Herod Antipatus.
Why would you want to part with it?
Because I want that information badly.
Which is?
A woman and a child passed through this store several days ago. Where did they go?
I hate to tell you, but the weight of the gold in this object varies. The power it has depends entirely on the one who owns it and on his intentions. In other words, it has no worth.
Junk man, you were the one who helped them get away. But I will find them.
From the heights of your dwelling place you irrigate the mountains. You fill the earth with the fruits of your works. You make the grass to grow for the cattle and grain for man, so that he is nourished from the earth. Wine that causes the heart of man to rejoice. Oil that causes his face to shine. Bread that sustains his body.
What is your son doing?
Awaiting his father.
Where is he?
In Egypt. He had some important work to finish. He'll join us during the trip or in Palestine. The child needs him. I can't furnish everything.
Only you must.
What do you mean?
Am I too forward? You're the experienced one. But one day, within a year, we want a child of our own. And it will hurt to know that I am not enough for him.
No, on the contrary, Ziva. I'm glad about that. It isn't frightening. It's good that he misses his father and desires to be with him. We will have nothing more than this for many days, bread and goat's milk. We'll have to get used to it.
Mother, were you talking to her about father?
Yes?
She asked why he's not here.
Yes.
Did you tell her why?
What should I have said to the woman?
My father's not going to come. He doesn't know where to find us.
Why do you say that?
You know it's true.
I shouldn't have let them talk me into it. I shouldn't have left without him.
You did it for me. Why are we fleeing?
Someone intends to do us ill. That's the reason we were made to flee Egypt and why we're with this caravan.
A Child Called Jesus will continue.
Every morning, they go to work. Over 10 million phone cards from U.S. Sprint. The only card that gives you 100% fiber optic sound quality and rates that are still up to 25% lower than AT&T. To get yours free without changing phone companies, call Sprint now. The phone card. In a world that works 24 hours a day, it's the hardest working card in the world.
Recently, a serious topic has come up at breakfast. Oat bran. But that doesn't mean you have to be so serious. Not with common sense oat bran waffles from Eggo. They've got all the goodness of oat bran and all the taste of a waffle.
Let's get serious.
Kellogg's common sense oat bran waffles from Eggo. Oat bran's never been so enjoyable. Seriously.
Jay here for Salsa Doritos Tortilla Chips. You know, every once in a while, we all need a change. What? Not me. Hey. What if Ben Franklin had felt that way? What if he said, I don't want to fly a kite? We wouldn't have electricity. You'd be watching this commercial by candlelight. What if Bob Maraca had invented these babies, huh? Then you would know about these. Salsa Doritos Tortilla Chips. The ones with onions, peppers, and tomatoes right in them. Hey, look, so go fly a kite. Reinvent your own Maraca for all I care. Just get a bag of Salsa Doritos and crunch all you want. You'll make more.
Enjoy extra sugar-free gum.
You get extra flavor, extra fun, in extra sugar-free gum.
Extra, the only leading sugar-free gum with NutraSweet, gives you extra refreshing flavor that lasts an extra long time.
Extra flavor for that extra long play. Extra flavor for that extra long day. When you chew it extra, the extra fresh flavor lasts an extra long time.
Extra last, extra long.
This is a story about the happiest time of the year. Christmas. The way it used to be.
Shut up, Ralphie.
Remember family traditions?
Stop.
The excitement of Christmas morning. The joy of giving. Darren McGavin, Peter Billingsley. A Christmas Story. Wednesday night at 8 on Channel 11.
This Christmas, Pepsi would like to help you celebrate the holidays with a chance of winning a present from Mario in the Pepsi Nintendo Holiday Game, where you could win one of thousands of terrific Nintendo prizes, like these action sets, game packs, and best of all, the sensational new Game Boy. So hurry up and play before it's all over. Look on specially marked cans and bottles of Pepsi and Diet Pepsi for your chance to win. You're looking at precision equipment. Precision equipment for precision engines. Exxon 93 Supreme. Because the more sophisticated today's precision engines are, the more sophisticated today's fuel must be. Exxon 93 Supreme. Precision equipment for precision engines. Just turn the key.
The Hyundai Excel has been the best-selling imported car for 3 years running. How can you beat that? Introducing the all-new 1990 Hyundai Excel. With electronic fuel injection, it has 20% more horsepower. Plus, it has more room inside and a more aerodynamic outside. The all-new Excel. It's hard to see the old one go. But, like they say, there's only so much room at the top. Hyundai, we're making more sense than ever.
Grand Union is the store to check out for great everyday low prices, surprising unadvertised specials, and terrific red dot specials, like Bounty paper towels, jumbo rolls, 69 cents, and Millie's spaghetti sauce, 26-ounce jars, $1.59, Steve's ice cream and Steve's Light, 16-ounce containers, $1.49, and Holly Farms Sunday Best roasting chicken, 79 cents a pound. So fill your bags with savings.
Low prices at Grand Union.
This is WPIX New York.
Wherever they are, they have to be someplace. This woman and her son. What are they doing? My vision, the two of them are together talking. The lady is miserable. Where is the boy's father? That's the burning question. She blames herself for leaving without him. And now what is she doing? I can tell you. She's explaining why they're fleeing.
Why don't you have your visions do something practical for you? Why don't you make them tell you where they're hiding and which garbage dump of the city?
Oh, don't you see the beauty of it? The carpenter no longer exists for them, but she doesn't know that. The child asks, where's my father? And what can she tell the boy? She's desperate. She can't say, I don't know. So she wants to invent a story. But in her desperation, she is alone in a foreign country tending to a small boy. She is afraid. And the fear creates the temptation to say to the child, perform a miracle. Perform it. It is in your power. Render our carpenter to return to us. If you are truly the child of the prophecy.
You drink too much. It's not good for you.
Only he was saved from the massacre. A star marked his birth and continues to protect him.
Sounds like a fairy tale, but it's beautiful.
He's raving. He's drunk.
That's not important. I wonder how it finishes.
It finishes where he'll go out and kill any old child, and then he'll swear he's killed the king of Israel, the potentate Saphir, who wants to be more powerful than all the prophets.
True Saphir?
My destiny.
He's out of his head. Goodbye, Saphir. I'm going back to Jerusalem. If they put a bounty on your head, let me know. Better that a faithful servant should collect it, don't you think?
This is where we'll spend the night.
Aren't you going to sleep? The animals out there. Possibly they're desert dogs. Or hyenas.
But there's a fire.
I'll wait a little while, then lie down. Go on.
You're thinking about me, aren't you?
Yes. One day you're going to grow up into a grown man. And sometimes I think about it. Mothers are like that. All mothers. Do you understand?
Yes.
Will you leave me? Will I lose you?
These are the things all mothers fear. That their children will grow up. That they will lose them.
To increase it. What is it that you want me to do? My hour has not arrived yet.
are the things that all mothers fear, that their children will grow up, that they will lose them. Have you nothing to say to me?
Bring the amphoras here at once, and fill them with water.
Do exactly what he says.
Look! It's wine.
Usually the good wine is offered at the beginning of dinner. Instead, you've kept the best wine for the end. You're an excellent host.
What does the future harbor? What does it hold? It's a question without an answer. Nobody can give it.
Mother?
Yes?
And who will look for me will find me.
As words, they're beautiful.
The one who said them was that man, the man from Galilee.
When?
I don't remember, Mother.
They were beautiful words. Now go to sleep.
I'm fine now. There's no longer any need to stay here.
Very nearly dead you were.
That's over now.
Yes, but new skin hasn't formed.
They don't hurt anymore.
Proves nothing. Stand. Try to walk. You see? It takes time.
I have no time.
As you like.
Son has died. What is the truth of this?
He loved the doves.
But is he dead? They say he's dead.
No, he's on his way to Palestine. He went with his mother.
Then your whole family as well. On the way to Palestine. That's the reason your son hasn't been here shopping. Oh, I'm a weakling, I guess. Too sensitive for a businessman. He said he intended to buy all my birds, and I pretended to believe him. He wanted to set them free. He's very lonely, your son.
That's true. Forgive me.
You know that I need you.
I know. And I need you.
But you are not my father.
I'm sorry. Why did you think I was your father?
I saw you ride, saw you limping. Everyone tells me I'm not to wait. He's not coming. But I'm sure that my father will come for me. Who are you?
The father of a child like you?
Shalom.
I am not sure what route the caravan took. I only know that they could not follow the sea route. Because serious things are happening in Palestine. Upheavals, massacres, reprisals by the Romans. They treat us like criminals, we, the sons of Abraham.
But then they will tremble with fear because God loves the sons of the just. 14th Psalm.
Thank you, Elijah. Let's hope it happens. What was I saying? Oh, yes, that they probably took the route via the Sinai. Elijah can explain it to you. He knows geography. That is, he knows biblical geography. When will you leave?
At once.
See that you're careful, Joseph. Shortly after the caravan left, one of our jewelers here was attacked. Possibly a simple assault. Except that that jeweler was the one who helped your family to flee Alexandria. And the one that he said attacked him, I'm sure, was the one who came looking for you.
Thank you, Rabbi. I'll be careful.
Joseph.
Yes, Rabbi?
Your son.
Yes?
Where are you taking him?
To our home, Nazareth.
Do you know it is written that he will be called the Nazarene? Take care of him, so that which is written may take place in our lifetime.
My name is Saphir.
Leave here. Go.
Why? See what I have in my hand? The map of the heavens. It's the same as the one outside.
Who gave it to you?
No one. I found it. Not here.
In Bethlehem.
How could you know that?
My master was King Gaspar of Meroe. He was full of knowledge about good and evil. You've heard of him, a magician and sage.
Yes. I had status in the court of Herod. He arrived with Melchior and Baldassar. They told a story that I shall never forget. According to this story, they arrived in Judea by following a star, and that star was a sign of a marvelous event.
And marvelous it was, this particular king's birth date. And that date forever etched in time as well as space in signs only 4 people could decipher. Imagine, only 4 people on all the earth raised their eyes to heaven and understood the language of the stars.
You're lying, there were just 3. You're lying and I want to know why.
It wasn't only the 3 kings. Not only the Magi had read that secret in the stars. Not only the Magi crossed the desert floor. They searched for the infant to place at his feet gifts of incense, gold, and myrrh. And you looked for him to kill him.
Why would I kill him?
Evil and good are well known to you, Saphir. But your evil won.
You don't know me. I don't know why we're talking. Take me to your master. I'm not speaking to a servant.
Impossible.
Take me to him, I said.
My master is there, under those stones. When we returned, he insisted on stopping here. He looked at me and said that his destiny was completed here. No one can help you, Saphir. You are alone. Alone to face that which you know and that which you want to know.
I recognize you, O Lord, in the world you have created. I recognize you in the desert and the rivers. I recognize you in the mountains and the seas without end.
Thank you, Lord.
Where is Jerusalem?
Why Jerusalem?
It is to Jerusalem that I need to go.
Jerusalem is so important to you?
Yes.
I think that a child's appointment is always important. I hope that I can be there on that day that you enter into Jerusalem.
And the Lord said to Moses, go to the top of this mountain. I want you to look at the land I shall confer on the children of Israel, and it is there that you shall meet your destiny.
Brothers, I have brought you this far, but you are not yet home. And it is better and safer if we keep moving. Let's go.
And the caravan descends on its way to the promised land.
I too will be with you in Jerusalem.
The caravan descends toward the land of its fathers.
A Child Called Jesus will continue.
Great party, Lucy. Check's party mix sure tastes great. Yeah, but it sure goes fast. No problem. More Check's party mix! Now we need is some great party music. No problem. Party music! Well, at least the food's great. Check's party mix. Tastes great. Goes fast.
Victor Kayam.
Hi.
I need your advice on a great shaving gift for my husband.
The Remington microscreen shaves as close as a blade or your money back. No other shaver makes that promise. It has 2 flexible screens that shave you incredibly close.
Perfect. Maybe my husband will buy the company.
The Remington microscreen shaves as close as a blade or your money back. No other shaver makes that promise. Now, buy this Remington and get a hygienic clipper free.
It hurts, sinus pressure, and headache. It really hurts. Sinutab combines the painkiller and Tylenol with the decongestant and Sudafed to give you more than either one alone. It stops the pain. Sinutab stops the pain.
I ate a tuna on rye with a couple of onions, and now I could yell fire. Nobody'd come to my rescue. So I take a claret.
You called?
Only Claret has Actazole with chlorophyll. Gets rid of bad breath fast.
Why is it, Lou? You come in here every morning and order a large orange juice.
I like orange juice.
Oh, really?
It's got potassium, vitamin C, lots of vitamin C.
Orange juice. It's got the vitamins, minerals, and taste that make it feel so good.
Come on, Lou. Isn't there another reason?
I kind of like the company.
100% pure, Florida quality orange juice. It makes you feel so good.
Here, have another glass, Lou.
Thanks.
This is a story about the happiest time of the year. Christmas. The way it used to be.
Shut up, Ralphie!
Remember family traditions?
Stop!
The excitement of Christmas morning. The joy of giving. Darren McGavin, Peter Billingsley. A Christmas Story. Wednesday night at 8 on Channel 11.
Give the gift that brightens everybody's holiday. Give a jingle on New York Telephone.
Wednesday's It's a one-day sale at A&S. Floor-wide, store-wide A&S one-day sale. It's 25 to 40% off every men's dress shirt, every knit shirt, every sport shirt, every sweater. 25 to 40% off every men's coat, every jacket, every raincoat, every leather. 25 to 40% off all men's fleece, all action wear, all gloves, all mufflers. Use your A&S charge or the American Express card. Wednesday's It's the one-day sale store-wide at A&S. Terrific.
Next time on Cheers, it's last call for a guy with a higher calling.
Tomorrow I'm going into a monastery.
Tonight, he's flirting with temptation one last time.
You're not a bambo, are you?
No. A bimbo.
Maybe he'll even have one last fling.
Yeah.
I want you.
Whoa, better make that one last tango in Beantown. Next time on Cheers.
Tonight at 11 on Channel 11. She loved two things in life.
I love him, Daddy.
Her family and her country singing.
I can't sing in front of people. I just can't.
Yes, you can, baby.
From honky-tonk girl to superstar legend, her dream was to be queen of country music. And after all the heartache, she made it to the top. Sissy Spacek in her Oscar-winning role, Coal Miner's Daughter, Thursday night at 8 on Channel 11.
All goods and animals. Who is the head of this caravan?
I am.
Where were you headed?
To Jericho.
Are you all Jews?
Please, we have done nothing.
Did you know there was an attack by the rebels? Are you a boy or a girl?
Why us? What are they going to do to us? What are they going to do to us? I'm afraid.
Halt! The men on one side, women on the other. I am a religious, a servant of God. I didn't know your God had so many servants.
Then you better be quiet.
What have we done to them to make us suffer? Where's my husband? Oh, my God. What will they do?
And where are your men? Are they near?
They may all have been killed. Or they fled to the mountains. We don't know. In this town, no one has seen her man, not since the Romans arrived.
are we to do with them?
You know as well as I. It's their religion or their lives.
Then I'd say their lives. I'll forfeit. How about you?
You're learning. We'd better have them tied up first.
I hear nothing outside. They must have left. We can escape.
A woman tried that yesterday. They killed her.
Don't cry. You will see. No one will hurt us. Calm yourself. Everything will be all right.
Tie them tight.
You two, woman and child, come with me.
So it's these two you've been searching for so long?
Yes.
My son and I, why?
Take them and go.
No, not with him. No, please, I beg you. Mother, there's no reason not to. I think we'd be as safe with him as we would with any other. I gave him the map of the stars.
Your son is wiser than his mother. Rufus, I bid you goodbye. You have my undying gratitude. Start walking, and don't think of escaping. Dried beans and mutton fat. Make me something to eat. Didn't you hear? Fix me some food. Clean out the pan with sand. What do you want?
I want to know where we're going.
You want to go to Galilee? I'll take you to Galilee.
I had hoped for an honest answer.
You doubt me?
I will beg if you want. As one begs God's help when one is in danger.
The prophet says, the oppressed call for help. But no one is consoled. Prayers are sent to the heavens. But no one is freed from the violence of their oppressors. Return to your son. We'll halt here.
Why here? Is there a reason?
To talk with you. Little one, we're stopping. We'll sit over here.
Jesus?
You are his mother. And only you know what the truth is.
What truth?
Who is your son?
He is my son, that's all.
Where was he born? Born to a destiny? That destiny, what is it? I will not be surprised if you tell me that I have no right to know. And possibly you're right. But I must know.
A destiny like any other.
There exists a prophecy regarding a baby. A child would be born in Bethlehem in the year of the star. That child could be yours, and you don't want to know anything about his destiny?
No, I don't.
Before God?
Yes.
But I can quote those prophecies to you. Surely you'd like to hear?
No, I wouldn't.
But why not? A glorious destiny awaits him. The Lord will give him the throne of his father David.
No, don't go on.
And death is a part of that destiny. The prophecy says, man of suffering, he will know suffering. Pierced by our sins, under the burden of our iniquity.
Jesus, my son. My son.
In his blood we are healed.
The Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron and said,
The Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron and said,
when on the skin of a person's body is found a sore, or a shiny spot, or the hairs on the infected part have become white, and the sore is deeper than the skin of the body, that person is declared to be impure.
He is declared to be impure.
The Lord said, they are declared impure for the whole time that such sores are on their body. They are impure and will be segregated. Their abode will be outside the village.
They are declared impure for the whole time that such sores are on their body. They are impure and will be segregated. Their abode will be outside the village.
Go, daughter.
go any nearer. She's a leper.
God, why do you deprive me of my daughter? I know this is your will, but why have you no pity? Why do you give me such agony? I beg you to pity my daughter. Please, Lord, have pity. Don't be afraid. You and I will be outcasts. Outcasts together, for I cannot leave you. So perfect. No mother ever had such a perfect daughter. I cannot leave you. I cannot lose you. Miracle! Look at her face! The sickness is gone! It's gone! And my daughter is healed! She's healed! Oh, thank you, Lord! Oh, thank you, Lord! She's healed! My daughter is healed!
A Child Called Jesus will continue.
There's only one person who can help us. Batman.
Our task is to fight crime.
Only TV's original Batman has Bat Villains, Bat Peril, Bat Bombs,
Holy detonation.
Bat Gadgets,
Pow!
Bat Bits, and the Bat-Tusi.
It's Batman. Bats! I'm surrounded by bats.
The Batman Hour, weekdays at 5 on Channel 11.
Flick flack, 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 the Swiss teaching watch.
Hey, genius. Can you tell time with flickin' flack?
Flick 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 flack, flick flack, the Swiss teaching watch. Flick flack, 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 flick flack.
Are you bogey fans?
Is looking at you, kid.
Channel 11 has a special two-way TV pick-a-flick just for you. If you like bogey best and to have and have not, call 1-900-720-6151. But if bogey blows you away in Casablanca, call 1-900-720-6152. You've got from now until December 6th to pick, and the flick most people pick will be on PIX December 16th. So which bogey would you pick?
I've got a pretty fair idea already.
Help the hungry this holiday season. Be a part of the WPIX 11 Days of Christmas Food for the Hungry Drive. Your donations of canned and non-perishable foods help feed thousands of homeless and hungry people in the tri-state area. Bring your donations to a collection point at these Blockbuster video stores in New York. Take the time to care this year and join the WPIX 11 Days of Christmas.
This morning, you can leave for work looking like you just stepped out of a salon.
Salon Selected, salon shine. Salon Selected, salon glow.
Salon Selectives, developed in the salons of Aline Curtis, select your personalized combination of shampoos and conditioners for salon beautiful hair.
Like you just stepped out of the salon.
Feel salon beautiful every day.
Salon Selected.
Are your underpants killing you? Maybe you have sensitive skin, and your clothes are trying to tell you something. Well, now there's new dermatologist-tested Cheer-Free. A detergent free of dyes, free of perfumes, so your clothes are free of the residue that can irritate sensitive skin. So if your washing is rubbing you the wrong way, don't change your clothes. Change your detergent.
To my beautiful wife.
It's nice to know he still loves the way you look. And if you wear dentures, you can count on Effordent to freshen up dentures and clean away stains so well. With Effordent, all he'll notice is you.
Tell someone you like about new sugar-free Dentine. The sugar-free gum made to make your breath beautiful.
They'll kiss you for it.
Don't come in here, I'm wrapping presents.
Your gifts mean so much to so many. This Christmas, show them how much you care by creating special packages for the gift wrappings of Hallmark.
Looks like Dad's been a very good boy.
Somebody out there.
Hi, hon.
This unique garb of ours is one of our weapons in crime fighting.
Of course.
Only television's classic Cape Crusader can bring you Bat Surfing, Bat Peril, Bat Surprises, Bat Copters, Bat Boats, Bat Bones.
I'm surrounded by bats!
Get ready, Gotham City. It's TV's original Batman, the Batman Hour, weekdays at 5 on Channel 11.
What you're looking at is a first. Color, sound, graphics, power. All at a price that allows the creative mind to reach its full potential. Amiga from Commodore, the computer for the creative mind.
This is a story about the happiest time of the year. Christmas. The way it used to be.
Shut up, Ralphie!
Remember family traditions?
Stop!
The excitement of Christmas morning. The joy of giving. Darren McGavin, Peter Billingsley. A Christmas Story. Wednesday night at 8 on Channel 11.
Next time on Cheers, it's last call for a guy with a higher calling.
Tomorrow I'm going into a monastery.
Tonight, he's flirting with temptation one last time.
You're not a bambo, are you?
No, a bimbo.
Maybe he'll even have one last fling.
Yes.
I want you.
Whoa, better make that one last tango in Beantown. Next time on Cheers.
Tonight at 11 on Channel 11.
Are you spying on me? Why are you staring at me? Stop looking at me! Do you understand? I don't want you to look at me anymore! I don't want you to look at me! Drink! I told you to drink! I told you I didn't want you looking at me. Go away! Go on! Go to your mother.
What is it?
I said move.
Sit.
How good to see you. You left without even saying goodbye to me.
No news and no money, that's what we've come to. Did you know they attacked the courier with the pay and the letters from Rome? And you? Who are you?
I am Zephyr, in the service of Herod. I see that you've caught some rebels.
Yes, the magistrate wants to interrogate them. It's a waste of time. We'll be up all night.
What am I doing here? You really want to know, do you?
Yes.
What good's a shepherd without his flock? He hasn't got any animals to count.
You said even if only one is lost, you have to look for it.
That's right. Because the one that is lost is worth more than the others.
Jed,
Yes, what?
I shall remember those words.
On your feet! Move! Move!
Let us say a prayer together, Jesus. The Lord saw their suffering.
The Lord saw their suffering.
And heard their cries.
And heard their cries.
He remembered the vow he had made unto them.
Remembered his vow.
He radiated mercy.
Radiated mercy.
And touched with compassion.
With compassion.
Those who held them prisoner.
Those who held them prisoner. They're putting them on crosses, aren't they?
Here. Cover yourself. It gets cold here at night.
Mortal sadness has overcome me. We'll stop here. Stay awake with me. Father, if it is possible, take from me this bitter cup. But let it not be my will, but yours be done. possible, take from me this bitter cup.
But let it not be my will, but yours be done.
Mary, though I will call you whatever you like, you're married to me. Do you remember that first night? I could have tied you up, but I didn't. You should have understood.
Understood?
It was an idea that came to me in that instant. I was going to tell you to leave that night, the two of you. Do you hear me? Be off! Go!
Courage, little one. We have to find shelter for tonight.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. The Lord is my strength.
The Lord is my strength.
Can I ask for hospitality?
Is that not what brothers are for?
Thank you. I'm a carpenter by trade. Do you have work for me?
There always is, for one such as you. Stay with us if you like.
No, I can't. I must be gone. First thing in the morning.
Where do you go?
I'm returning to Palestine.
We too are returning to Palestine, but that visit was not to be. We are staying here. We have renounced returning to our homeland as gratitude to God who saved our lives.
We were all supposed to die. Then something happened. In Rome, in the Curia, lightning demolished the face of the statue of Jove Statore. The soldiers saw it as a sign that their gods are tired of blood, and they left without touching any of us.
Was there with you a woman and child?
Are you the father of Jesus?
Yes.
Every day he awaited you knowing you would arrive.
Where are they?
I don't know where they can be. A man came and took them away.
This is the Sea of Galilee. You and I have been alone together, just the two of us. How does it make you feel? I feel very strange. I ought to be feeling fear and a sense of responsibility. For I must answer both to you and your father. But I find it beautiful. There'll be lots of time for the two of us to talk and sing together. Not the real reason, but because there's just you and myself. All alone. Something that may never happen again. Look at all the cultivated fields. There must be a village nearby. Jesus.
Why did that man get so upset when I looked at him?
I don't know. He's far away by now.
Why did he let us go?
Don't think about it. It's all over. Jesus?
He wanted to kill us, Mother. Why didn't he?
Halt! Let him pass. I know him.
How are you, Cecilio?
Well.
I knew you were in these parts.
Awaiting reinforcements.
I see your soldiers are from the Syrian Legion.
What is it, Saphir? Did something happen to you?
Happen? Why?
It was said at the court in Jerusalem officials were wondering why you hadn't been seen for so long.
The official rumor monger. They probably thought I was dead. I had an illness, a malady.
Sorry to hear it.
Don't worry. It's gone. It was nothing serious. It was like when one thinks impossible things possible.
Demons, spirits?
Yes, something of that nature. Tomorrow I leave for Jerusalem. I shall demonstrate I'm very much alive. Do you see this? It's a chart of the stars. No harm can come to me, as long as I carry it.
We're Jews, like you, I believe.
We don't want any beggars here. Go away. Go inside and finish your work. Have you need of something?
We're hungry and thirsty. We beg your hospitality. If you could see your way clear to help us out. Probably you'll need your husband's consent. My man is...
Our men left to go off fighting. There is no peace here for the Jews. Here in the rubble, the wives wait. You can stay the night here in the stable. I'll bring you something to eat.
Please, no dried beans soaked in water.
The straw is soft, and the animal's breath will keep us warm. Thank you. I heard those same words a long time ago. You wouldn't remember. It was your father who said them the night you were born. It was very cold, and the shepherds had lit many fires to welcome the longest night of the year. The fires looked like the stars. It seemed like the sky had descended on earth. Jesus? looking all over for you. Tell me now, is anything wrong?
I need to tell you a secret.
About what?
About a man.
What man? The one who was holding us prisoner?
No, the one I saw in Galilee. He who cured that man's daughter.
And what do you want to tell me?
I shall not forget him.
Why do you say that?
Man is mortal.
Are you saying he's dead? How do you know?
Crucified on the mount.
Were you there?
Yes, Mother.
It shall not happen. I'll not let it.
You will not be able to do anything to prevent it.
A Child Called Jesus will continue.
If you've got dental work, you've got 3 great reasons to chew Freedent. You know, Freedent won't stick to your dental work, and Freedent keeps your breath fresh. But maybe you didn't know Freedent moistens your mouth, too. So if you hate a dry mouth like I do, chew Freedent.
Freedent's the one that took the stick out of gum, and Freedent moistens your mouth. Yeah, moistens your mouth, and freshens your breath while you chew.
Non-stick Freedent moistens your mouth and freshens your breath.
Here it is, Crisco's light and clear. Here it isn't. You'll think it disappeared.
Here it is,
Crisco's magic show.
Here it isn't.
Where'd that Crisco go?
Let's see. When Crisco cooks up fries, almost all the oil comes back here, so it's not absorbed here.
No greasy taste, it's true taste, so light and crispy too.
Here it is.
Here it isn't.
The Dave's Duracell battery lasts up to 30% longer than the one from a few years back. Duracell. You can't top the copper time.
When you can do it all in one piece of Visions, cooking so fast and easy. Think what it'll get her out of. Visions Cookware, the time-saving gift from Corning.
Aren't most mouthwashes the same? They're just freshen breath.
Wrong. Listermint with fluoride strengthens your teeth, too.
Hey, I don't need fluoride. My teeth are strong enough.
Wrong. Not in areas between teeth where your toothbrush can't reach. You need Listermint with fluoride. Listermint penetrates the vulnerable enamel between teeth and rebuilds it to make teeth stronger.
Listermint will make me a better kisser.
Possibly, but it will definitely freshen breath and strengthen teeth. Listermint with fluoride.
That's right.
Every morning, they go to work. Over 10 million phone cards from U.S. Sprint. The only card that gives you 100% fiber optic sound quality and rates that are still up to 25% lower than AT&T. To get yours free without changing phone companies, call Sprint now. The phone card. In a world that works 24 hours a day, it's the hardest working card in the world.
I had a problem. My older brother was always swiping my Eggo waffles, so I invented the Eggo Keeper. I modified this toaster to create a specific trajectory to propel my Eggo directly onto my plate. Consequently, I never have to Lego my Eggo.
Eggo waffles from Kellogg's. Taste too good to let go. Part of this complete breakfast.
My invention is an Eggo protector. My dad was always taking my Eggos.
The international Emmy-winning miniseries A Child Called Jesus will return after these messages. She loved 2 things in life.
I love him, Daddy.
Her family and her country singing.
I can't sing in front of people. I just can't.
Yes, you can, baby.
From honky-tonk girl to superstar legend, her dream was to be queen of country music. And after all the heartache, she made it to the top. Sissy Spacek in her Oscar-winning role, Coal Miner's Daughter, Thursday night at 8 on Channel 11.
Wednesdays, it's a one-day sale at A&S. Floor-wide.
store-wide A&S one-day sale. It's $29.99 for Reeboks. $39.99 for women's leather aerobic Reeboks. And men's leather basketball Reeboks. It's Reeboks. $39.99. $39.99 for women's leather Reebok walk. Or men's leather high-top Reeboks. It's Reeboks. $29.99. $39.99. Here's your A&S charge with the American Express card. Wednesday's it. The one-day sale store-wide at A&S. Terrific.
Oh, I didn't see you there. I'm just opening my gifts a little early. So what? Look, my mom gave me cash again. Frankly, once this is into my wallet, it's gone. But look, my Aunt Bernice got me this American Express gift check. This is great because then when I go into the store and pick something out, it's like my Aunt Bernice actually got it for me. Now, this isn't something I'd talk to my mom about. Like she isn't going to see this.
Ask for the American Express gift check where you bank or at these locations.
New York. It uses more electricity than any other city in the country. And to operate its electrical system takes the state-of-the-art technology of the Con Edison Energy Control Center. Technology that reaches out to every one of the millions of people in Con Edison's service area. The most densely populated in the country. With technology like that, the people behind it have to be good. Con Edison. Our people are our energy.
Hey, all you bogey fans!
Is looking at you, kid.
Channel 11 has a special two-way TV pick-a-flick just for you. If you like bogey best in to have and have not, call 1-900-720-6151. But if bogey blows you away in Casablanca, call 1-900-720-6152. You've got from now until December 6th to pick, and the flick most people pick will be on PIX December 16th. So which bogey would you pick?
I got a pretty fair idea already.
This woman you're looking for, was she your wife?
Yes, and with a child. My wife and my son. We're on our way to Palestine. My wife left first with the child. Oh, thank you. It was understood that I would join them on the way, but what way? I had no idea there were so many.
I hope your wife found a safe route. Many villages have rebelled against the Romans. We can only hope it will have a good outcome. As you can see, we have to fight to be able to live in our Holy Land. The Romans crucify any rebel they capture, but we must keep fighting. It is written, an eye for an eye. Each one of us must become a soldier.
I asked you about my wife, not the Romans.
Search for her until you find her. Then take her far away from the war.
Have you seen them, or no?
Jesus, what is it?
Do you remember the man who held us prisoner?
Yes.
I understand why he didn't want me to look at him.
Tell me.
It was because I could see into the light in his eyes.
What do you mean? What light?
The eyes are similar to a lamp in the body's corpus. So when your eyes shine brightly, your good is in their gleam, and when in your eyes there is evil, you live in darkness.
And was there this light?
Yes, Mother, he didn't want me to be a witness, but I saw it all the same.
dead! All dead!
Check all the bodies carefully. You must have surprised them in their sleep.
A reprisal for the crosses.
It won't stop, Hussar. They kill us, and we kill them.
They will never get away. We'll go after them. 3 men, come with me.
I found one still alive.
Only one was saved. All the rest are dead.
He's not one of ours.
I know who he is. He's not one of them, either. Go and see if the dead include the body of a child he was holding prisoner. He traveled far to take his life. You find the boy, you find his mother. Safe here. Recognize me?
Ah, Rufus. Rufus, there was a massacre. All were murdered. They killed all except one, like that night in Bethlehem. But why? Huh? Why?
There is no child among the dead, sir.
Why? Why? But why?
As a carpenter, it is my way of thanking God for all the happiness he has given me. I want to teach you all that I know, because the day will come when I can no longer be with you. Your father, like all fathers, like all men, must one day die.
Go to your father's side.
I wanted you near me, my son. Yes, my son. You are more mine than if you were the son of my loins. I know it needs but a word from you to keep death from taking me. But of what use would that be when, for all men, death is their destiny? I pray that when all others have forgotten me, you will still remember me. I am filled with sorrow, for I will not see you grow. I will not see the man you shall become. I will never hear your voice again. My son, you are more mine than if you were the son of my loins. Let me get a good look at you. How are you? How are you? Why are you crying? You've gotten so big, you're taller. I knew it. I knew that you were somewhere near. But what are you doing here all alone? Huh? Where's your mother?
I told her he was too old for her, but she wouldn't listen.
Mary.
Peace be with you, Joseph.
I'm here.
Yes.
Finally.
Yes, finally.
You're a little thinner.
What are those scars?
Burns. I'll tell you about them later.
We have so many things to tell each other.
It all seems so long ago.
It also feels that way to me. I was so worried, Joseph.
I'm here.
Yes.
You already said that.
Repetition.
In a few days, we'll be home. Nazareth isn't far. Jesus, come inside. Your food is ready.
When are we leaving?
Tomorrow, early.
I'll bring the goat to the well.
He's changed. He's growing up. Blanket. But why stay here? My house is nearby.
How many times must I tell you I'm awaiting someone?
But why here?
Someone who fled from this very stable. I shall wait here for years if I have to.
You're convinced that if you wait here, this certain person will find you?
I will prove it. I will prove it. He will return here. He will return.
To husband and wife reunited, I wish you a safe journey. Joseph, please. You are the only man among us. You should say the prayer.
Lord, my heart is humble. There is no arrogance in me. I do not ask for things greater than my strength. I place my faith in you, now and always.
I've been here before. here, standing by that tree. The people, he asked, do they know my destiny?
Everybody sometimes sees things like when you dream. Don't think about it. Let's go on. I know that you like Nazareth, and perhaps one day we'll meet the man from Galilee. But now?
In a minute.
I find it difficult speaking with him.
I know we're not enough.
He has to be nearing this place, no matter how slowly he walks. At his age, the skin on his feet is very tender. He could easily blister. I would have liked to leave him my horse. In truth, I wish I hadn't left him there. But I was thinking differently then. I thought I was free of him, but I was wrong. I was not free. And I must await him here. Why is this light?
Why all this fire? It's the longest night of the year. That's the reason they light all these fires. Just another feast day.
Nazareth.
Yes, Nazareth.
You know, I almost don't recognize it.
The journey is over.
Look, a heaven above and a heaven below.
It's true. It really looks like heaven has come to earth.
My son Jeff, skateboard fanatic, music lover, guitarist, computer whiz, avid cyclist, football, basketball, hockey player, and all-star catcher. But there is one thing he'll drop everything for. Campbell's Chunky Soup. He loves it. Chunky has delicious chunks of vegetables and meat. And best of all, it's quick to satisfy. So Jeff can keep going without slowing down.
Campbell's Chunky Soup. The satisfying stop that keeps you going.
What a vacation.
Oh, does he need changing?
No, I do. Oh, your son just planted his cheeseburger on my lap. Man, I bought these white pants just for this trip.
So you'll wash them.
This is hamburger grease. I'll never wear them again.
Introducing Grease-Fighting Tide. With amazing speed, new Tide beads up soaked in grease and floats it away.
Tide got my pants especially white. Thanks, Janet Giacaruso.
If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
This is delicious, Danny. What do you call it?
It's new ragu fresh Italian pasta sauce.
So delicate. What's it called?
Fresh Italian pasta sauce.
Yeah, it's really fresh, but what's the
See,
name?
ragu uses less heavy tomato paste and twice the crushed tomatoes.
But what's the name of the sauce?
New Ragu Fresh Italian Pasta Sauce. More crushed tomatoes, more fresh tomato taste.
Twice, 3 times?
Here's a jar.
You want to tell me?
But look, it has the name on it.
Forget it. Just
How do you take a special meal and make it extra special? Pillsbury Crescent Dinner Rolls. Home-baked and buttery tasting. They're just what you need to put that special meal over the top.
Nothing says lovin' like my crescent rolls.
Static can give people the wrong impression.
It'll stop you.
Static can be openly embarrassing.
It'll stop you.
And static can strike when least expected.
It'll stop you. Yeah.
Because the more you move, the more static can build up. But you can stop static cling by using Bounce, because Bounce leaves clothes virtually static-free.
It won't stop you.
Bounce, it stops static before static stops you.
Of all the goldfish out there, my favorite is the Pepfish Farm variety. Swimming in flavor, like cheddar. Crispy as they are crunchy. Best thing about these goldfish is you don't feed them, you eat them.
It starts with itch and irritation, and then hemorrhoid flare-up. To relieve that painful burning on contact, get Tux medicated pads. Soothing, cooling Tux pads from Park Davis.
This USA Tonight news break brought to you by Toyota.
After a child called Jesus, a congregation without a church this Christmas, fire destroys a century-old landmark built of Tiffany glass and generations of memories.
A radioactive waste site in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Exclusive home video tonight of operations that residents say are endangering a whole neighborhood. Also tonight, Mayor Contra offers his final State of the City.
And goodbye to an institution. Grand Central will be picture perfect no more. Join us at 10.
We got the Toyota Camry because we both need a car with a lot of room.
Mrs. Martino has like about 10,000 suitcases full of junk she packs in their comfort trips.
When we travel, Pat and I both have a lot of stuff. But it's never a problem loading the Camry.
Mr. Martino has like about one suitcase this big, but he gets to drive.
I love what you do for me, Toyota.
We were in the pet store. My head said goldfish. My heart said retriever.
You've got the option, the Optima card, for American Express card members.
My father always said that he'd enjoy the snow when the elves came to shovel it. Well, Dad, the elves were here.
You've got the option, the Optima card, for American Express card members.
Come the night before Christmas, when Santa appears, he could bring your family the gift of the year. It's the Prodigy service. It's like nothing before. It connects your computer to so much more. You can go shopping by hitting some keys. You can plan travel whenever you please. Get sports scores, play games. You'll see there's no doubt. Prodigy's one thing you should not be without. Don't miss out on the best family gift of the year at a dealer near you.
This is a story about the happiest time of the year. Christmas. The way it used to be.
Shut up, Ralphie.
Remember family traditions?
Stop.
The excitement of Christmas morning. The joy of giving. Darren McGavin, Peter Billingsley. A Christmas Story. Wednesday night at 8 on Channel 11. Tomorrow night at 8, unwrap a night of hilarious holiday fun when Peter Billingsley stars in A Christmas Story.
Next on the News Hour, Christmas without their beloved church. A suspicious fire destroys a century-old landmark, decades of treasured memories and moments. Also, exclusive home video of a nuclear waste dump in our own backyard, the radioactive dump in...
the one-day sale at JCPenney this Wednesday only, where you'll find holiday savings throughout the store. Bring your list, and we'll bring out the Santa in you. A Christmas Story.
Wednesday night at 8 on Channel 11.
Here it is, loading hazardous waste and low-level radioactive waste right on this heavy truck room.
We're going to have new vision and new spirit and new enthusiasm out of the ruins and the destruction of such a terrible thing.